Welcome back, guys. This is Shinchi42. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the best commander duos for gathering. Now we're also going to be talking about some of the unsuspected gatherers. And if you guys know already, well, you don't. Keep watching. If you guys like commander duo contents, do subscribe to this channel, and we're also creating a lot of contents that are going to be helping you guys to grow in this game. Now we are also a Rise of Civilizations official partners. Alright guys, so let's look at some of the gatherers here. Let's first talk about the gatherers that you guys should be focusing on right away when you first started your account. So you will have Sarka, Gaius Marius, and Constance. And then there's one more, Centurion. You guys should be focusing on these commanders right away when you first start the game. Make sure to level them up, get their talents up, and start gathering with these commanders. Now, you will also receive Joan of Arc, and she is a decent gatherer. So if you choose her as a gatherer, not a PvP commander, you can go that route. You know, you can get into this talent for gathering and use her to gather. She has some really decent talents, decent skills for gathering. Now, you will also obtain Cleopatra at some point. She is definitely, I suggest to have a talent pad for gathering. As you guys can see, I have been approaching her as a gatherer, and I have actually first started to get the stone gathering for her to increase that gathering speed, because she has a bonus gathering speed for stone. So that's just going to be piling up with the skill and the talent. All right, so let you guys know also there are some hidden gatherers in here that you guys probably don't know if you guys have not paid attention to it yet. You guys need to look at these commanders that has versatility attribute. So this really is implemented during the talent 2.0. So you have to go to the talents and you have to look at the superior tool. It would increase gathering speed of troop by 15%. Guys, that's a whooping 15%. This is all gravy, man. You know, you need to make sure that you are what is this thing called, like maximizing the commanders that you have. At some point, your gatherer commanders are going to be you're going to be using all of them, pairing them up. Now you're going to run out of gatherers, so you should be using these commanders that has versatility attribute to gather for you. So you guys should be looking at the skills when you are looking for the gatherers, or who is the best one. And one of the things here that I look for is, like for Sarka, it says here that it's going to increase gathering speed to all kinds of resources. This is pretty good. It's very universal. Now, it's only 18%, but it's not so bad. And the thing here is she also has a load bonus, which is going to be increasing the amount of load that a unit can carry. So think about your unit is like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He can carry a lot of, a lot of load. So that's the best knowledge that I can think of. So shouting out to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Another skill that she has here is going to increase the troop capacity bonus. Now, this may not be the most beneficial, for skills wise for her. Once you've reached that tier 4 units, when you have the siege for tier 4 units, it's not really going to help out with this, because you guys are going to have a lot of load already for that. So troop capacity bonus is not going to be very most beneficial if you're just farming into nodes. Now, where this is going to be very beneficial is where you're farming on the alliance resource, the one that you guys have to build. And also, here's the thing, guys, this is not about gathering. When you are sending units or when you're sending commanders to a rally. Now, here's a tip. You can't be the one starting the rally. Now, if you're sending just fillers, like let's say somebody started a rally. Now I'm going to bring a commander, which is, let's say I'm going to bring Scipio, which is going to be able to carry a lot more troops. And then now I can also bring Sarka, and now Sarka can add more troops capacity, and then I can in terms have more loots that I can receive. So what I do is, whenever I send Joan of Arc to fill somebody's rally who is attacking a base, I also bring Sarka so that I can increase the troop capacity and also get more resources from that pillage. So the reason that I do that is because I don't really have Scipio Africanus' skills maxed out, and I don't have the troop capacity skill for him. And as well as Julius Caesar, you can, I don't have the troop capacity bonus, so that doesn't really help me out. That's why, Sarka is such a great commander and very important for you guys to focus on her to get that troop capacity bonus. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gaius Marius. His skill here is founder of Empire. As you guys can see, gathering speed bonus going to increase for food 20% and all other resources 15%. Now I gotta give you guys this clarification that it's not going to be 35% when you're gathering food. This is going to be only 20%. Okay, it's not going to stack up. Don't even think about it. So load bonus is going to increase by 30%, and he's got all these siege units, marching speed bonus. Now if you have a bunch of siege units, this is going to be increasing the speed bonus, and I believe there is a talent for that. As you guys can see, increase marching speed of these siege units by 30%. So this is only going to be beneficial if you are actually truly sending siege units, which is the most beneficial for you when you're farming. Now guys, some of you guys may not like this siege units bonus, which is completely fine and totally understandable because there's really no point, right? I mean, the only point for it if you want to move faster around the map. Now what I suggest when you're farming, you need to be farming close by. You shouldn't be farming really like 10-20 minutes away, or I mean, 2-3 minutes away is more logical. You should be farming really close, so somewhere in the vicinity, that's where you should be focusing your farms right away. Now if you can't really farm, I mean, that's the only hope, that's the only choice that you can have, is to farm further away from your city. But farm close, because farming close is going to increase your gathering speed of time. So I mean is that you're not wasting a lot of time marching away to from your city. Now you're wasting a lot of time that way. Now let's take a look at constants here. As you guys can see, wood gathering speed increases up to 20%, bonus gathering speed for all the resources 15%. Now load bonus up to 30%. Now let's take a look at this. I'm going to show you guys this. Queen of Cilicia, as you guys can see, when she finished gathering on that resources, now she's going to increase that whatever she get, up to 10%. Now when you look at the talent, also is going to match up with this. The more the better. So buff here is going to increase 2% resources upon completion of gathering. So similar to that. So that's going to be adding up. That's going to be compounding. So that's I think what really makes Constance really great, a really good gatherer, because you're getting that extra bonus resources just for gathering, guys. So now we also have Centurion here. He is also a gatherer, as you guys could see. So the only thing he has is the gathering speed bonus 10%, load bonus 10%, and he can also bring more troops. So he's just a normal gatherer, just decent. I wouldn't really stress out about this guy, but he can also add a benefit to your gathering speed when you are running out of commanders to use for gathering. So definitely work on Centurions, because there's very limited gatherers that you guys can have, and once you reach at a higher level, you'll have like 4 or 5 dispatch, and you want to have more gatherers in your hand so that you can dispatch these gatherers while you're away and not playing the game, when you're just sitting, relaxing on your beach house or whatever, how rich you guys are. You need these gatherers to be working for you. Let's take a look at Cleopatra here. Now she's going to be your best option if you're gathering for stone. So let's say your alliance built a stone gathering resource building. Now you should probably send Cleopatra there if you want to gather faster, because she has this 30% gathering speed for stone. Now what I did for myself is that I've increased that stone gathering mastery for stone first. Is going to increase 30%. So whenever I have to farm for stones, I usually pick Cleopatra and have her to farm for me. She is also going to give you a load bonus here for increasing the troop load bonus up to 50%. So that's a benefit for being a legendary commander. Your load bonus here is going to be 50%. Now this doesn't really matter that much if you're not getting attack really from the resource points. And this is something that I like, and I really wish that I do have this expertise talent or expertise skill for Cleopatra. So it's going to give you an additional resource pack after she finished gathering at a resource points of a map. So just you know, just by doing your regular working of gathering, she is going to get this resource pack, which is pretty amazing. So that's something that you guys should really be looking into for Cleopatra. She is one of the best gatherers in this game also. Now, just to summarize everything, you know, we've talked about some of the gatherers here, and I think the best duos, really, if you can pair them up, if you do have Cleopatra, I do suggest that you use Constance and Cleopatra a lot of times. They are both going to be giving you best results because they're going to give you additional 2% upon completion of the gathering. And also when you're using Cleopatra, she is going to give you that resource pack every time she finished gathering. So this is amazing, guys. I mean, but I'm not going to tell you guys that you should only focus on these two commanders, but you should definitely focus on all these commanders. All these commanders are good. And another thing that you need to be looking for is the gathering speed bonus. So with Joan of Arc, the gathering speed bonus is 25%, and that's very crucial because that's going to be increasing your gathering speed. Now, another ways that you guys could be increasing your gathering speed is getting the runes that increase gathering speeds. Now, there's different types of runes. You guys can have runes for just the regular gathering speed, or stone, food, wood, or I think even gold, right? So definitely be focusing on those when you're gathering. If you can get kingdom buff from the king's title, get that. Or if you can get the saint role from your alliance, use that as well to gather faster. You can also use the item for gathering. As you guys can see, you would have the enhanced gathering speed here, so use that. There's a 24 hours as well. Use those are going to be very beneficial for you. Just to let you guys know that one of the big mistakes that I did in the earlier stage of this kingdom in this account is I focused on Sarka, which is not bad, right? But I should have actually focused on Constance and got this right away and leveled her up. So this is going to be my next step. And then if I'm going to be also be increasing her skills right away. See, I didn't get as much sculptures for her, but here's the thing, guys. You guys can go to the expedition, and if you guys are, you know, not buying anything on the expedition, like I have been collecting a lot of these tokens or metal, you guys can buy more of the constant sculptures here. So this is going to be unlimited. So if I can buy like 10, so like, all right, so I can keep buying on it. It's not going to run out on me. So that's something that you guys can take a look into, and, you know, upgrade Constance once you guys have that enough sculptures for her. So just upgrade that and get this unlock as soon as possible. I hope this video was very helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys have learned a lot from this video. And guys, dominate that gathering there in your kingdom, and let me know in the comment section below who is your favorite commander for gathering. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your opinion, and make sure don't forget to like, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.